Bwana, twende pamoja, Bwana, twende pamoja. I finished my education. I became an alcoholism. Completely, I became an addict. Then, I got a friend who was a thief. And when we were taking alcohol with him, he tried to kill me 3 times. I recovered and I became an addiction counselor. Finally, in 2012, I joined Baraka Women's Center. That's why you see me loving you and trying to encourage you that you can make it. You also have a bright future. If I was an addict, you could not like me. But now, I'm the one who is trying to help the others who are in alcoholism. So if I recovered, you can also recover. If I made it, you can also make it.
You are drunkard and selling our body. We are prostitutes. We were selling drugs. We were everything there. You know, you are a woman.
Slowly you start coming up. And then it means you improve on your communication skills.
It was a dream come true. And I felt that I'm there to journey with women who are vulnerable, women who feel that they have lost hope, women who need somebody to mentor them and give them hope about tomorrow.
Nairobi has so many slums. 60% of the population lives in slums in Nairobi. Really severe poverty that we see pictures of it, but we can't imagine the smell of it in our nose and the difficulty of going day by day in an environment where literally anything can happen to you. Women under siege is what I like to call them. They know how much help they need.
Uko saa zingine mtu anakosanga chakula, unaona hauna hata pesa, labda unaona sasa hauna kazi, hauna job. Saa zingine unaenda unalala na watu ili upate pesa, so unaona si kuzuri huko. Sasa kitu kama hiyo.
Ni noma sana. Kuna vijana wanafanya vitu mbaya. Kuna vitu mob za kufanya. Kama polisi kuletea chakula. Like kuna kama kuna hizi matutu hapa kwa barabara. Makuza mboga. Hivyo ndo life. Yani life hapa mpaka ujitume. Si rahisi. Life ni ngumu. Sababu kweli. In short mpaka ujitume.
In the slum, people are living in the small room 10 by 10. You live, you and your husband and your children in the same room. There's no water like today. There's no water in Kibra. You have to go and fetch water very far.
Choo, upande ya choo ni shida sasa kwetu. Kuoga tunaoga ndani. Choo sasa ukitaka kwenda choo mpaka uwe na pesa. Si kama kitambo choo yetu ni hivi. Na saa zingine kama una pesa mpaka uombe. Saa hizi wamepandisha ilikuwa 5 bob. Ilikuwa sasa imefika 10 bob.
Teresia, the manager, and Wanjiru, the program director, have an extraordinary capacity to bring somebody in and tuck them under their wing and say, it's going to be okay. Just show up and we'll be doing some things together that will help you get to a new place in your life.
Majority are the girls who have either dropped in class 8 or never completed high school, and they're feeling that they're being given a second chance.
So I think nataka kujaribu kuona vile nitatengeneza ground. But lazima, unajua mtu lazima kuwe na resources. The problem is resources. Because our youth huwezi kwenda kwa youth umwambie unataka mkuwe in a group or something without financial support. So, but I'm trying hard.
Sawa.
Tukakaa mpaka akafariki. Kufariki kwenda nyumbani, nikirudi hakuna kitu nilipata. Nilikuwa na kuku, nilikuwa na nini, sote ziliisha, ikaibiwa sote. Na nimesoma vitu mingi sana kupitia Baraka Women Center, kwa sababu sasa mimi hata nikiambiwa nifanye kazi, ndajua sasa naweza kufanya kazi, business, nijilipe mimi mwenyewe, nilipe wafanyikazi, nilipe nyumba, nilipe business yangu pale nafanyia kazi, na nitalipa kila kitu, kwa sababu nilifundishwa vile nitaweka hizo pesa na vile naweza kulipa bills. Nimefurahi sana kukua Baraka all that time, kwa sababu sasa hata ile vitu nafanya ni beadwork, na hizo beadwork ndio inafanya nikuwe na kitu kidogo ya kukula.
We found that it was good for these women to be educated on how to start their small business. We had to divide them into some small groups. Through those small groups, they started something we call table banking. And table banking is lending money to the women. They put the money on the table, they lend to one woman, she go and start her business, the greengrocers. Finally, from there, she will bring back the money to the group with the 10%. And that is how the women started their business.
Johnny, how are you?
Nikawa ninatoa pesa kidogo kidogo kwa table banking. Ile pesa sasa nikaona ile kidogo ninakuja ninaiweka kwa kazi, nikija kuzirudisha sasa napeleka faida na ninabaki na pesa inabaki kwa kazi. Hiyo masomo ilitusaidia sana na ikafanya ilitusaidia na mtu akaweza kwenda kujipanga naye. Wakati tulienda pale kutoka kwa masomo tulikuja na tukaweza kupanga kazi zetu, mtu anaweza kujisimamia. Kwa hivyo ilitusaidia sana.
Like I have a testimony of my daughter, this one here. She did not know on how to do beadings. But today she can make necklaces, she can make earrings, she is happy.
There are so many women who are learned, but they do not have jobs. 100 women have been able to start their own small business on beadwork.
La beads, saa zingine time yenye sina kazi ya kushuka watoto, niko na tu beads na shona na post kwa FB, watu wanaona, wananiambia wanaweza taka kama hii na watumia, na ili napata angaro hata kama ni 200-300.
In the late 2018, we found that we were having so many girls who have left the school. Others have given birth when they are too young. They have become mothers at an age of 16 years. So we just decided that for these girls, we need to introduce a topic and a program. And that's how we came up with a program for hair and beauty. And through that program, we again graduated 60 girls.
In the morning when we do our routes, we call it our route in the morning. You'll hear a girl saying, oh, during the weekend I was able to go for some job somewhere, I did somebody's hair, I did some washing. They have so much joy.
Then we realized that most of the time when they come to the center, some come when they have been beaten by their husbands, others has been harassed by the community, and we found that they were suffering a lot of stress and depression.
Naishi Kibera Nilijoin Baraka Women 2014. By then nilikuwa very depressed. Niliachana na bwana yangu 2013. Niko na watoto 6. Nikateseka sana. Nikarudi kwetu na kukuwa na space ya kuishi. Mamangu hakuwa na mapato, sasa ikanibidi hata niingie kwa ulevi. By then 2014 ndio nilikutana na manager wa Baraka Women, Teresia. Nikajoin Baraka Women. Imenisaidia sana, nikakuwa cancelled. Nika change life yangu, nikaachana na ulevi. Nikapata hope kwa maisha, juu nilikuwa nisha give up karibu hata nijiue. Sasa mimi ni beautician, naweza tengeneza manicure, pedicure, massage, facial, waxing na nikajua hairdressing. Sasa mahali Baraka Women imenifikisha, naishukuru sana sana juu kama sio hao singekuwa vile niko leo.
Sana sana wale watu wagonjwa na wale watu wako na shida. Unaenda sehemu nyingine unakuta watu wako na shida kabisa. Hata mtu anataka kufanya hiyo biashara na hana hata pesa ya kufanya biashara na angependa kufanya sababu hana pesa. Unaenda unasimama unaona hawa watu vile na yeye angependa kubadilisha maisha yake.
In the United States, in high schools, we have a big problem with bullying.
This is my third trip here to represent Women's Centers International, which is the umbrella organization that sponsors Baraka. I sit on that board, and I've made many friends here now, and it's always a pleasure to come back and be treated so well.
I am so happy because come a day, come a month, come an year, the institution is no longer where it was. We are getting higher a day, a higher step a day. Meaning, we have an aim and a goal that we have been able to focus. We never take it for granted. We are very humbled, very, very humbled.
I see Baraka women and Crown women rising going far, not just locally or regionally, but internationally. The reason why we crowned Teresia is because she has tirelessly picked those that society has rejected and transformed their lives to what they are today. She has taken it upon herself to nurture and train them that they can be able to support their families. Like when you have your women doing beadwork or doing the beauty or computers, if we're able to provide even some support towards the beadwork, where you buy the beads, or even the training, if we have to bring a trainer, that is the part that we would play. And also expose you, because when they are trained, we are able to match them in the market and also expose the products. I'm so proud of what you do every other day. So as I walk around, I am telling the people, you know what? You can get this from Baraka Women.
Baraka Women is a place that helps a lot of people. Even if you are not educated, it doesn't matter which grade you are. It's somewhere you can be blessed with a lot of skills and something else like mentorship. It has helped us a lot.
Na wewe ni lazima umuonyeshe utaki nonsense. Because if you entertain nonsense, na yeye ataangalia aseme nimepata mali, anaenda anarukaruka anakuja. atarukaruka kuletee ugonjwa, atakurukaruka akuletee watoto. Finally wanatoka wanaenda
kule ambao unaenda methadone na huko nayo wakati ambao ulikuwa nyumbani, si ndio? Yes, tuseme aje? Members power. Power. Members power. Thank you Isha.
Mami anajua, lakini ni upande ya Karanja. Maisha yetu vile tunaishi, Baraka Women imenitoa mbali sana. Imetoa gizani, nilikuwa gizani, nilikuwa sijui chochote. Hata silikuwa sijui mbele na nyuma, lakini ulivopatana na mimi, naona at least niliona mengi. Na Baraka Women tangu 2016 imenivukisha mahali. Baraka Women ndio imenifanya saizi navaa, naondoka, hata nikitembea mbele ya watu wananiona. Watu wengine wanafikiri naenda kazini, lakini nasema naenda kufundishwa. Unaona sasa vitu kama hizi, kushona nini, napata customer kutokana na Baraka Women. Wamenijua nashona, navaa, mtu akiniona anambia nashona. Mnafundishwa wapi? Na Baraka Women.
I never knew I will reach in a point that I can do something in my life.
Currently, as I talk now, we are having 1,200 women who are active members. From Monday to Friday, these ladies will come to the center, they will learn. We will give them food because most of the girls where they come from, or the women who come from the slums, that's why you see them coming to the center every day. And because we open the door, we cannot tell them to go away. They believe that that is their place to come.
These women are amazingly inventive about solving problems, but they themselves have a lot of burden to put down before you see them in their full glory. It's not a straight line process. There are forward steps, backward steps, and also there's the confusing factor of sometimes substance abuse in the mix. The Women's Center really does give them a good glimpse. If they hang around long enough, you're gonna see, here are some options. Here's your hole in the fence.
The country is not up to speed on what is needed in this country, but Baraka Women can lead the way. We want to muscle the world to focus on Baraka Women, and then we shall come in as engineers and make sure that we mentor the Baraka Women to be able to understand how the world is thinking, how the world is running, and how the world is making it. I foresee Baraka Women becoming a giant. Now we want to venture into these countries to be able to replicate what we are doing here, so that we have a Baraka Women in Uganda, we have a Baraka Women in Tanzania, we have a Baraka Women in Zambia, and of course Congo and Sudan.
I think our future as a species depends on our ability to bring the power of women full bore. And the way to do that are women's centers, because that's where they gather their strength, that's where they gather their allies. That's the critical mass in a community.
When you empower a woman, you're empowering a country or a community or a generation. And what she was doing became my clarion call. Whenever I would go, I'll go with them and say, look at what one person is doing. If all of us would do what she's doing, then I think this country will be changed for good. I knew if we were able to change these women and girls that were coming on board, we are directly contributing to the security of this nation and by and large, the world.
I normally call Baraka Women's Center my baby. We nurture our baby, we breastfeed it until it matures to bear more children. If we could get a lad somewhere, we build our own center. Then we are going to construct some houses, even if it is temporary houses, where our women will be coming, they will be sleeping.
We can run Baraka Center on less than $80,000 a year.
That's nice.
Full-blown, all the programs, full staff, and I struggle to get a third of that. The adult education program, which is my personal favorite, has been more or less dormant for 3 years now. But we used to have full classes. We created a program to help them finish primary school and get their certificate so they could go on to high school. It was glorious.
Come together. I always talk to them, come together, because our problems are the same. Your problem is mine. Our problem, our children, our grandchildren, our grandson. Let's come together and educate ourselves. You said what problem you have, I say what problem I have, and then when we see it, we get the solution.
I know that women's centers are the way that we set things right in the world. And I hope that Baraka gives a good example of how that works. It really does work.
Left, right, trap. Yeah. She got it. Group 2.
Well, we know better. Look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. 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 Because there's something inside so strong, yeah. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, there's something inside so strong.